Hi everybody, welcome to another educational video for teachers. This is for Talone International School, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about how to the workaround the Google Meeting record button not working. So very simply, if you have a Google Meeting, you can start it as normal, and you join full camera. So this is our standard meeting. So we're going to be going into something called Canvas Instructure. Um, and you can sign up for free as a teacher, and you can log in with Google. To do that, the first thing you're going to want to do is start a new course. I'm going to call this one Test 2. Start a new course is on the upper right hand side. Hit Create. At that point, you're going to want to publish it, otherwise people can't see it. Publish is also on the right. You'll get a green. This is now published. We are not going to use most of the features of Canvas, which is a learning management system. It's very powerful, and it's very similar to something I use in my math courses. We're going to be using just a couple of things. You will need to populate it. So you go to People, left-hand sidebar, and the easiest thing to do is to add them manually. So you just hit the plus people, and you put in the email addresses. So I can say, let me put my own email address. Actually, I want to go noemail@gmail.com because I know that I'm sure will not work. Hit next. You then will say click, and you hit next. And that will put the person into the class. You can give them a name, not a real person, and that becomes a student in your class. So you have to do that for each student. Since Talon is a small school, it's not that long. There is a way to use a CSV and upload, but I actually have not used that. Okay, so why are we doing this? We already have Google Classroom. That is a learning management system, and it's a good one. Well, the reason is something called BigBlueButton right there. That's the whole reason we're going to be doing this. So they're going to call it a conference instead of a meeting. So you click BigBlueButton, and if a student's absent, we say, okay, we're going to have a conference. Default time is 60 minutes. You can put 75. Very important, click Enable Recording for this conference. They will send automatically an invite to all the people in the course. Even if you unclick it, you tend to get that. Okay. Now you hit Start. Microphone. And you have to allow. There'll be a quick check.
You are
Audio.
currently the only person in this conference.
Right. And you can do a camera. I can't do that because I'm using OBS and the camera can only be in one application. And you probably will not want to use the camera because it's being used in the Google meeting. But here's what you really want. Share the screen. Now this is your computer screen. Start the recording. Yes. And now you are recording the class. And so you can go to your Google meeting. You can also say, I want to share screen. It's being shared two different places. I can teach like I normally do. So I have my school yang on. And then I can say, okay, let's look at the videos just like before. Um, Here we go.
Given the rational function f of x equals 2 divided by the quantity x plus 2, we want to determine the domain of the function, then complete the table of values.
So we do things exactly the same as before. Students are seeing it within the Google Classroom. It's being recorded by a big blue button. So here we are. We're now back. I'm going to pause the recording. And now I'm going to end the meeting. Yes, I want to end it. Okay, done. Okay, so if I go to BigBlueButton, I now will end the meeting because it says it's still in progress, but I want to end it early. There we go. Yes, we're ending it. And now it comes down here. We can delete it, but it's being processed right now. So let me just show you what it looks like. Let's go to one of my other classes I've been playing around with. If we go to BigBlueButton, and I say, okay, oh, here we go. Here is the recording of the meeting, pop-up window, and we don't have to do any uploading. Now, some things about BigBlueButton that are important. One of them is going to be the videos are only kept for 7 days. So this is good for students that are absent. They can see a class, but it's not like a permanent recording. That requires a premium feature within Canvas. But it is probably good for our purposes. For students are absent, the power's cut, they want to watch the class, but they probably are not going to be watching it more than one time. Canvas is amazingly powerful, and I would encourage you to take a look at it. There's some very, very nice things you can do. And if you're a teacher, all the work that you put into it, you can take with you as an export. And then you can open up a Canvas account and upload your courses without duplicating the work. It will do tests, quizzes, it's got rubrics, it's amazingly powerful, and there's a lot of open source resources that I really would encourage you to take a look at. But that is for another day. I did a video of this earlier, and in YouTube they got mad at me because it was too long, so I'm going to make this one a little bit short. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, because I think this will be a tool that will help us quite a bit. Stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.